Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Alis Kamilia binti Muhammad Fahmi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Kiflizani bin Muhammad Zuki. I am from AM 1105C.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Rifki bin Rizman. I am from AM 1105C.
Hi, my name is Nur Najwa Kurataini binti Muhammad.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nalanda Azwar binti Ismail.
First, I would like to clarify the introduction of the difference between pickets and demonstration. Pickets refers to a person or group of people gathered in front of the entrance of the employer's premises or elsewhere. This is an industrial action taken by the United Workers as a protest, where they try to convince others such as customers, colleges, employees, and other firms not to trade certain premises during the strike. They also work hard to convince customers not to do business with the place. Legally, the picket requires approval from a union barracks. The industrial action that workers always do is picket. The Industrial Relations Act 1967 state that workers are allowed to attend place close to work when they have a trade dispute. This is to ensure that they disseminate information to the public and others employees peacefully. This is also included in the action to convince others employees not to work while the strike is taking place. The next is demonstration. Demonstration refers to the statement of something that exists or is true to convey evidence through action. Demonstrations are also events that involve a group of people called protesters, where they line up or gather in groups on the street with the intention of disagreeing or supporting action. This topic is to explain about the difference between pickets and demonstration.
I would like to talk about the objective of demonstration and picketing. Okay. The objective of demonstration will choose to protect the employees' rights and welfare. The employer have to fulfill their responsibility to take care of their employees in order to ensure the effectiveness of the employees while performing their job. The second one is to express their feelings. Through the demonstration, the employees could voice out their opinion or their feelings about the environmental of work, so that they could make sure the employees could take a good action in solving the problem. The third one is to listen up their voice of the employees, to make sure the employer listen to their voice and to take a quick action to solve the problem as well, so that they could ensure the effectiveness of their work while performing their works. Next, the objective of picketing which is to pressure the employees to fulfill their employees' need. So the employees have to get their needs so that they could ensure the effectiveness of their work while performing their work as well. So that in order to make sure the employees could perform while doing their work, they have to fulfill the employees' need. The second one is to inform about the certain issue. In order to gain the employee attention, it is important to gain the public attention also, to make sure the employer could listen to their employees' voice, so that the employer could take a good action in order to solve the problem as well. The last one is to give the employees lesson. As the employer, they should know about the surrounding of the work, so it could provide a good environmental of work for their employees as well, so that the employees could ensure the effectiveness of their work. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, the purpose of the picket is to persuade non-striking workers and members of the public peacefully to condemn a lockout or to help strikers participating in a protest strike. It may vary in the essence of that help. It could be to persuade workers not to function or to lock out during the strike. It could be about dissuading substitute labor from working. It could also be to induce elect members or others employer and their workers not to do business with the employer. Picketing is to put pressure on the employer by encouraging someone not to work with the employer. Okay, then demonstration refers to the expression of something that happened or that is real by conveying fact or proof by an intervention. Demonstration is an opportunity, generally involving a group of individuals who have called demonstrators. In order to disagree or endorse something or someone, they march or assemble in a group. On the ground, this is totally different with picket because demonstration just to express their feelings and gather without any brutal activities. Thank you.
Next, I'm going to describe about the third differences between picketing and demonstrations, which is about their conditions. First, I will explain about the conditions of picketing first. The first condition of picketing is not doing the picketing at the workplace. They must commit the picketing outside the workplace. This is to make sure that while they do the picketing, they will not disturb other workers to do their work. Next condition of picketing is must not intimidate any person. It means that while doing the picketing, employees cannot cannot cause any disturbance which may disturb other people at the picketing place. The third condition for picketing is only workers who involved in the trade dispute can take part. It means that only employees that have problems between the employer can make a picketing, while other employees that don't have a trade dispute, they cannot make picketing with them. The last condition for picketing is have specific time. Picketing cannot be made in working hours because it will disturb the time for doing work. So it must be done before time working, at lunch hour, or after working hour. Next, the conditions for demonstrations. The first is can make demonstrations in any area. Demonstration is not the same as picketing because it does not have specific areas to do the demonstration. Besides, the condition of demonstrations also can be done anytime. It means that the demonstration can be done whether in the morning, whether in the evening, or at the night. It doesn't have a specific time for it, such as picketing. And last but not least, in doing the demonstrations, all the people can take part in doing it. It is because it doesn't have specific criteria for the participation of that demonstration. So that's all for the conditions of picketing and demonstrations. The both picketing and demonstrations have a differences between their conditions to make sure the picketing and demonstration be legal. Thank you.
Next, for the differences between picket and demonstration in terms of punishment. Okay, first for picketing, according to Section 40, Clause 3 of the Industrial Relations Act 1967, any person acting contrary to picket condition and purpose as stated the above is committing an offence and when convicted may be punished as follows: an imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year and or a fine not exceeding 1,000 ringgit or both. And for demonstration, punishment is imposed when the failure to provide on the demonstration to be held may result in the organized being prosecuted and, if convicted, can be fined up to 10,000 ringgit. In Akta Perhimpunan Aman 2012, in the amendment received royal approval on 7 August 2019 and on 1 November 2019, it came into force. The amendment has also empowered the OCPD to confine the organized who did not notify up to 5,000 ringgit from bringing the matter to court. For example, cases based on punishment of demonstration in Johor Bahru, the Section Court has imposed a fine of 5,000 ringgit on 4 individuals on charge of participating in a demonstration at a banned place and failing to notify police before the demonstration was held last year.
In the conclusion, industry relations can be described in a variety of ways. This includes various aspects of the personal relationships in the industry, such as appointments by employers to the workforce and maintenance among employees during breaks. This can be considered as social relations in the industry, as it can affect the work practice of others. There have several examples, such as the decision to open and close the workplace by the employers, determining the level of production in the organization and the type of production that takes place in the workplace. This is something that is closely related to trade unions. Thus, both of pickets and demonstration have an example of industrial relations. Both are implemented to resolve misunderstanding between the two parties. Furthermore, this is also a good level to voice their dissatisfied feelings. They can also convey message to others through electronic media. This is a good method for them to solve problems in a pitch. Thank you.